Hello, again, this is Hatsiri with Online Yoga Teacher Training 300 Hours. So, we are talking about mudras and their benefits to use during meditation, and I added a little extra just because I had the time to do it. So, I'm suggesting mudras, which are your hand gestures, and mantras, and I'm telling you a little bit about the chakra that correlates to just a little bit of back pocket information. So I'm going to give you 4 mudras that I found that are helpful for anxiety and insomnia. Now, when we talk about anxiety and insomnia, again, I can do a whole other video, a whole other class, and talk about it for hours. But anxiety and insomnia have to do with an imbalance in our vata dosha, and vata is a dosha or within our nature, is about being able to be grounded. Anxiety has to do, it's always going to be related to a relationship with food, but it's also related to our ability to be grounded and our ability to have a steady life that cultivates habits of having, I have my time to go to bed, I have my time to get up, I have my time to eat, I have my time to meditate, I have my time to cook, I have my time to shower. Is we have to cultivate this life that has some kind of schedule, some kind of I feel grounded to my core. Psychologically speaking, also from my experience, anxiety and insomnia have a lot to do with our ability to feel safe, to feel secure. And again, this is another one that I could write a book about it, I could write a manual about it, I could say so many things, but to the core, we have to, sometimes when we are adults, we don't realize that the life that we have as children was a life where we didn't feel secure and safe. We lived in a household that didn't make us feel that safety, and then we keep dragging that into our adult life. So it's going to be a little bit of digging into that and understanding that. But it's now that we are adults, it's also about what relationship and my ability to be aware, what am I doing to that interior child to make him, her feel safe. So long story short, it's about feeling safe, it's about feeling grounded, it's about feeling support. And this has to do a lot with our Muladhara chakra, which is our first chakra. And then I added Ajna chakra, which is my ability to be able to see and to connect with my intuition and understand that I said. What am I doing now with those patterns? What am I doing to that child? And to be able to connect with our intuition and I know I'm okay. I know I'm going to be okay. I'm safe because I am taking care of myself. So I'm going to talk, I already talked about the third eye chakra in the other video. So go there, look at it, read it. I'm going to have it on my blog. Muladhara chakra. The bija mantra for Muladhara chakra is Lam. And like I said, all of the books that I have read say that when you're working with a bija mantra, you want to work with all of the bija mantras. In my humble suggestion, if you don't meditate and you just start with one, why not? See how you feel. I'm always going to do what my friend Cameron always said. I'm going to sit with it and I'm going to see how it feels. So the bija mantra for Muladhara chakra, which is our first center of energy, is Lam. The mantra that I'm going to suggest, however, is Ram Jai Juru Dev. Ram Jai Juru Dev. Juru Dev. Ram Jai Juru Dev. And this mantra is all about being able to figure out by ourselves what we need to do and how we need to do it. So Ram Jai Guru Dev or Juru Dev. The mudras, I'm going to give you a few. Pranidhana mudra. This is one of my favorite mudras just because of the look that it has. It looks like a heart. So you are going to bring index and pinky finger together, and then you're going to put together middle and ring finger to the thumb. You bring those those 6 fingers together, and then you have a space right here, and then you bring it down, and you have to have a space at the bottom. There has to be a space there, and then you put it on your lap and you meditate on it. So this one, you bring the fingers together, and the space is between these 6 fingers at the top. I'm sorry. So the space is at the top, right here. So I'm gonna start again. You bring middle finger, ring finger to thumb together, 2 hands. You put together your pinky and your index finger, and you bring it down, and you have the space at the top, and you bring it to your lap and you meditate on it. The intention of this mudra is to release anything that no longer serves us, and it's about support and grounding. Again, it's that grounding that we need when we have anxiety. It's all over the place. I'm too worried, I don't know what I'm doing, I have no trust, and then that same anxiety makes us be completely outside of our bodies. So this one is grounding. It's about grabbing onto the physical body, the power of the physical body, the experience of the physical body. This mudra releases tension and supports elimination, and it also supports the power of the reproductive system, which is where we harvest all of our energy. So when you go to your yoga class, we talk about Mula Bandha, and this is your pelvis. You squeeze like you're holding to go to the bathroom, and you draw your strength, and you build your energy from there, and you move it. So it's about supporting that. And it also slows down and directs the breath to the pelvis. Again, it's about giving that reproductive system energy, power, groundiness, the groundiness that earth and prana gives us to the body. So that's mudra number 1. Mudra number 2 is Sakshi mudra, and this one I already talked about in another video. Is prayer pose, thumbs in, have a little space, put it on the third eye. And this one is about self-study, clarity, and support. And again, like I said, it works perfect with the mantra Ram Jai Guru Dev or Ram Jai Guru Dev, because that mantra is about what do I need to do? What am I doing? Can I observe? Can I be the observer of the life and not just the doer of the ego, the pleaser of the ego? And then the next mudra is called Shakti mudra. This one quiets the mind, soothes the body, and improves quality of sleep. So this one is going to be a good one to do at nighttime. So for this one, you are going to bring middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger together, and then you're gonna bring the thumb under the index finger and you bring them in, and again you do like a little house right there and meditate right there with that energy and a mantra. And then the fourth mudra, this one, I love it. Everybody does it. We all do it all the time and we don't even realize, I think. So this one, you put your thumb, which is the ego energy finger, inside of all the fingers, and you say, ego, shut up. because anxiety and all kinds of depression are just the expression, the physical outside expression of the ego. So this one decreases anxiety, soothes the nervous system and the energy, improves digestion, helps with grounding, and centers the mind, which again is what we need when we are in high anxiety. Now, nowadays, anxiety is also related to the job that we have. So many people are afraid of their work environment. So Muladhara corresponds to the earth element and is related to Annamaya Kosha, which is the first sheet, which is the physical, like I said, the physical, my physical representation. I am here, I'm in human form, which is the last expression of what we are, which is spirit, space, ether, union. And then we come down here for that experience. And it's correlated to our basic needs such as food, safety, and shelter. So like I said at the beginning, I'm just repeating myself many times in many different ways. This energy of anxiety is about feeling that I'm safe at work, feeling that I am safe at home, feeling that I am safe in life. And the book talks about Muladhara chakra being this chakra of the material world and our relationship with money. But what I have learned is that sometimes you can have all of the money, but we don't feel safe. So it's about that. It's about feeling safe. At the root, the book says it's about food and shelter. And when I do understand this, when you live a life where you are worried about food and shelter, your life is one way. You live your life one way. But again, sometimes we come to that place where there is food and shelter, but that feeling, that resonance inside of the body of I am not safe is still there. Physically, it relates to the large intestine, the rectum, and the adrenal glands. So again, it's about release, letting go of what no longer serves. It's always related to the stomach. It's always going to be related to our ability to digest emotions. Fear and anxiety are related, are housed and are felt in these organs. And then on the other extreme is going to be materialism and greed. And if you look at greed has to do also a lot with fear. Muladhara chakra energizes all the other ones. So like I said, remember about Mula Bandha, you squeeze, you harvest the energy, and you move the energy from there. And in traditional Chinese medicine, the large intestine is related to transformation. So again, that's why I chose, because it's that mantra of I am going to figure out what I need to do and how I need to do it. And then all of the mudras. Namaste.